Robert Ferringo of Doc Sports here with a free MLB play for Friday, July 31st. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Doc Sports YouTube channel. Head over to DocSports.com for all of your sports handicapping needs. 56 years in the sports information industry. We are the #1 name in sports handicapping. All right, today we have Arizona at Cleveland. Weird little interleague matchup. There's a lot of those going on this weekend. This is one of the more intriguing ones because both teams are fighting for the playoffs. Both teams are over 500. Should be a good matchup. Arizona is plus 125 as the underdog. Cleveland minus 140 as the favorite. The total is 8.5. First pitch is at 7 p.m. in Cleveland. Now, the reason that Cleveland is such a commanding favorite here is because of the pitching matchup. Okay, Mitch Bratt against Tanner Bibby. Mitch Bratt is going for Arizona. He's not an MLB caliber starter, frankly. He has a 6.32 ERA. He's been awful, frankly, and I think that's being a little generous, in his last 2 starts. He's allowed 15 hits, 7 runs, 6 walks, lost both games. He's a lefty and he's just not ready, frankly. But Arizona doesn't have a ton of options, so they're kind of forced to go with him. He's only made 4 starts in the last month, and again, he's been getting shelled since the All-Star break. Now, even though he's been getting beat up with that 6.32 ERA, he is just 1-3 against the total in his 4 starts. And Bratt has a little bit of an advantage. He's facing the 3rd worst team against left-handed pitching in Cleveland. Okay, the Indians are only hitting .222 as a team against lefties this year. Arizona has had success in this series. They're 7-2 against the Indians dating back to 2023, and Arizona's been playing better lately. Cleveland's only 2-6 in its last 8 games. Arizona's 7-3. They're hot. They are making their way in the NL West. They've won 5 of their last 6 series. That includes sweeping the Dodgers not too long ago. Interestingly, Cleveland is one of only 4 American League teams out of 15. Only 4 out of 15 American League teams have winning records against the National League this year. Okay, keep that in mind during these interleague series. I was talking on Doc's Daily, which runs Monday through Friday at 1 o'clock. Each week, and then Saturday, I think they're at 11 a.m. This is Eastern Standard Times. It's a live show that we do, but I was just talking about this yesterday, about how much better the National League is over the American League. I don't care who comes out of the National League or who comes out of the American League. The National League's winning the World Series. The National League is dominated. I think it's 9 out of 15 teams in the National League have winning records against the American League versus just 4 in the American League. So Arizona, interestingly, though, they're one of the 6 teams that has a losing record. They're only 14-16 against the American League. So when you add all that up, I'm actually going to take the under in this one. As I mentioned, Bratt isn't very good. He's not a major league caliber starter at this point in his career. But Tanner Bibby is very good, and he's been in a groove. He's got a 2.89 ERA over his last 3 starts, and he's got that good stuff. These are 2 pitching staffs that the lineups aren't familiar with the pitching staffs because these 2 teams don't play each other very much. So I'm going to give the advantage to the pitching staffs in those. And again, Cleveland's not very good against lefties. So I think Bratt might be able to put 4 decent innings together for Arizona. So go ahead and take under 8.5 in this one. All right, that is your free play for today. Be sure to check back later. Carpe diem and good luck.